Hey everybody, this is going to be my full review of the Vivarium Electronics VE-6 rack. I purchased mine from triplelreptile.com in California. You can get it from reptilebasics.com also. I think that's where Vivarium Electronics is actually located, that's their website. On both sites, they tell you that there's a 2 to 4 week lead time because they're made to order. But luckily, Triple L Reptile sent me mine in just about a week, all the way to Pennsylvania, which was awesome. So let me get the video started off by showing you my snakes. They come with these little pegs to keep your snakes from escaping. Just gonna put them up here. My first snake I'm going to show you is my pastel lesser yellow belly Sunshine. She's chilling. Then my next snake is my piebald banana morph Nanner. And my last ball python is my normal Molder, who I named Molder because he has a little alien head in his pattern, if you can see that from the X-Files. So I think that's pretty cool. Another thing I wanted to cover is the water dishes. I started out by using plastic water dishes, but they would wrap themselves around it and flip it over, or just flip it over on accident. You can go on Amazon and get these 4-ounce glass ramekins, pack of 6 of them for about $20, and they're not gonna knock them over. They're nice and sturdy, so that's good. The next thing I'm gonna cover is my substrate and everything. Before I poke the holes in them, I'll cover that in a second. I was using paper towel just for a few days. I don't like paper towel for many reasons. It's just not, first of all, it's not appealing to me, and I don't think the snake really likes it anyway. But I started off by using the Zoomed Reptibark, 100% fur bark, but it's really moist. And that's why I had to switch to paper towels in the time being while I ordered my other substrate, which I'm currently using. That's doing really well with these racks, which is the 100% organic Brian Barczyk's Reptile Prime coconut fiber substrate. And I'll show you that. What's great about it is it's nice and fine, and it holds moisture if you want it to. If you want to spray it down, it's nice, but it's nice and fine and dry if you want it to be as well. So that's good. So let me cover actually why I poked the holes in the snake rack. And it's mainly because of the humidity. As you can see, I went all the way around the snake rack. What I did was I just followed these little plastic marks on the tub, and I just used a soldering iron. Another little tip is I highly suggest not using a drill, because you're gonna end up, first of all, you could drill and crack the tub very easily. And when you do drill, you're gonna be getting plastic bits inside of the bin, and there's gonna be a big mess. So the soldering iron, definitely a great little tip. You just turn the soldering iron on and mark it with a little Sharpie, and just go all the way through. It's pretty easy. All right, the next thing I want to cover is, this is 1/4-inch PVC, I think. So it's not fully, it's a little wobbly. It's obviously not as good as an ARS rack or something like that, but it does the trick. So if it does get humid, it's not gonna mold or warp or anything like that. So it is PVC, which is great. Another thing is, when I had the the Reptibark in here, the tubs would start sweating and the humidity would build up on the top here, which is not good. And then it would just, like, if I pull the tub out, it would just drip down onto here and the heat tape, which is not good. So yeah, that's why you got to find the right substrate to use. And yeah, the next thing I want to cover is the heat tape, but I'm going to have to turn on my flash so you can see what I'm talking about. So I'll be back in 1 second. Before I show you the heat tape, I actually forgot to mention, you can get 3 different sizes in tubs. When you're ordering these, they don't come with the tubs. You have to order them extra, which just gets added onto the price. It's not a big deal. You can get 8-quart tubs, so you can do 3 per shelf, or you can do 2 11-quart tubs, and you can do 2 per shelf, or you can go with 23-quart tubs like I did and do 1 per shelf. And they hold ball pythons up to about 1,000 grams really well. So that's it. Yep, now let me show you the heat tape. So let me show you the heat tape here that's included with the unit. It's good heat tape, it works well, and it's wound through all the shelves, through this little channel here that's cut out, so it stays in place, which is really nice. One thing I wanted to cover that was not in the instructions or on any of the assembly videos that I watch on YouTube was that the bottom of this tape doesn't have these gold strips. So the top of the tape does have these gold strips, and the black bars here are the actual heating element, but the bottom of the tape doesn't have these gold strips. And when I was winding it through my rack, I was really confused because I thought that this was only one-sided, like you had to have the tape facing upwards with this gold on each shelf, but that's not the case. Some of the shelves are going to have the heat tape upside down, so I guess it's double-sided, which is a little tip for you there. Other than that, each shelf here has these little cutouts for the probes for your thermostat. I'm just using a little cheapo thermostat, but it's doing the trick. I put my heat probe in the middle because that's what everyone suggests, because as you know, heat rises, and that's just going to be the best reading for the whole rack overall. Yeah, please like and subscribe, and that's pretty much it.